traders, Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, and welcome to the Daily Analysis Show, where I give you every single one of my trade ideas every single day. And if you stay till the end of the vid, guys, you're going to know how, when, and why I plan to take these trades. All right, so let's take a look. Let's get started. So the first trade idea is euro against the Aussie dollar, right? Because we have just had a fresh structure break. Yeah, so if we look at the day chart, remember day chart gives me my direction, and we was in a downtrend stroke range, right? But we have broken that range. We've broken this last high here, all right? So we've broken out of this level. We now have higher highs, okay? We are in an uptrend, okay? And you can see the body of this candle just broke the high of that candle. That's what I'm looking for. And all I want, guys, is a retrace and then to take price up to the next piece of resistance, which is in here. The blue line is my target. So that's the plan. And look how bullish the daily candle is. Yeah, lots of buyers for the last couple of days, guys, right? Buyers, buyers, buyers. Now, if we drop down to the H4 now, this is going to be a bit of a H4 trade, right? You can see price has reacted many times at this level in here. And that's what I want to see. I want to see price retrace to this grey zone. This 6150 is quite a nice psychological level. Moving average 20 catches up, right? And we get a nice bullish reaction in here somewhere. Okay, once we get that bullish reaction, we can buy this pair and then take it back up to these highs. This resistance here. All right, guys, so euro Aussie dollar, that's the first trade idea for today. The next trade idea is a little bit deja vu. We're still looking at some of the same trades we've been looking at all week. And the next one is Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Again, let's start with the day chart so we get our direction. Let's start with the weekly chart here, because I just want to show you how nice the weekly chart is. And this supports our daily idea. So if we just look at the weekly chart, right, it was ranging and then it's broke down. We're now in a downtrend. A retrace to what was once support becomes resistance. And now just look at these bearish candles, right? Below the moving average 20. I love this weekly setup, right? And we're just trying to take price back down again to a psychological level with 6,500. So yeah, really nice setup on the weekly. If we go to the day chart now, yeah, this is supporting the weekly, right? We was in this uptrend, okay, and then price stopped making, highs. In fact, it started to make lower highs. This is a red flag that price, that trend could be slowing, if not changing direction, right? And sure enough, it does. It goes from an uptrend to a downtrend as soon as we break these lows, okay, with these bearish candles in here. We're below the moving average 20 as well. And if I zoom in, guys, yeah, just look, look at the bearishness of these candles. And I like the fact that yesterday's candle, the body broke the low of that candle. Okay, that suggests selling momentum. I do appreciate we are at a little bit of support here, right? I'm aware of that, but it's still looking good for sales because of that weekly chart. If we drop down to the H4 now, this is where we find ourselves between a bit of a rock and a hard place. This area of resistance is the rock, this support is the hard place. Okay, so this is where we're at. Now, how will I trade this? So two ways, really. Okay, price retraces back up to this grey zone, right? Even the moving average 20 catches up. We get a nice bearish reaction. We can start selling from there. I would take some profit here, let some profit run. Or secondly, right, we just get a break. We get a break of these lows. You can see there's a bit of support here, but if we get a nice bearish candle that breaks through these lows, something like this, yeah, bearish red candle, we can also start selling here because that is a continuation of trend. We still really need to put our stop above here, but we can start selling if we get a break of those lows. All right, so that's Canadian dollar Swiss franc sells. I've got loads of things to show you today. All right, we're still looking at this. Before I show you my next trade idea, guys, if I could just ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button and smash the like button. Also, guys, come join our trading community. If you would like to speak to fellow traders, share ideas, then come join our free Discord channel. If you would like more than that, if you would like my trade signals, if you would like numerous tutorials on things that I've learned over the years, and you would like direct access to me so you can ask me questions, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And finally, guys, if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers, you can get discounts and access to all of these things. And finally, don't forget, live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get all your questions ready for me. We'll look at the live charts. Right, the next trade is euro pound. We're still looking at this, guys, but we have got pound CPI and euro CPI later. So this is really going to determine what happens here. Now, I'm in this trade. Okay, but let's start with the day chart because we still want to sell this pair. Okay, we're in a downtrend, right? So we want to sell. And then if we zoom into these candles, guys, you can see we're getting nice wick rejections at this resistance level, which still tells me sellers are in control and we could come lower, right? If we drop down to the H4, as you can see, right, it's just become just nothing price action, right? It's just sort of ranging between here and here, right? And we are going to get a break one way or the other because of that news today. Now, I'm in this trade, right? I got in this trade around here and I was selling, okay? Before news comes out, I'm just going to move my stop loss to break even, right? And see how the trade goes, see how the news plays out. But, you know, if we do start seeing nice big bearish candles, right, like this, then we can sell. If we look at the H1 chart, you know, there's clearly this level, right? We just want to see a nice big bearish candle, break this area of stubborn support, and then I think we've got a good sell trade on our hands. If price shoots up on the back of news, then I'm not interested. Okay, so that's euro pound, looking for sells, looking for a break of this level. What else are we looking at? There's so more gold, right? Gold has shot off. So they're my trade ideas, right? The first three, guys. This is just things I'm looking at. Now, you can clearly see gold has broken this very important level of resistance here, right? And this is actually a weekly level. The only problem with gold is a little bit overbought, right? Is there much value in starting buying up here? No, right? So what I'd need to see is a retrace back into this grey zone, which could take days, guys, right? It could happen today, but if it does, then I'm interested in gold. Another thing I'm wary of with gold, okay, is the weekly level. Now, this weekly candle is still forming, right? We've still got a couple of days left, but this candle could finish like this, okay? And we get a candle that ends up looking like that on the weekly. That means this level has held, right? So in an ideal world, I'm probably going to wait for a weekly structure break of this high. Yeah, if it doesn't come, then I won't trade it. But if the candle finishes like this, then I will, right? But either way, if we go to the day chart, I still need a serious retrace before we start buying gold. And also, I'm still interested in US dollar, Canadian dollar. I know we've had this big, this is the day chart. I know we've had this big bearish candle here, right? And it is bearish, but we've literally just had a fresh structure break, right? And we've got all this room up to the next resistance level, right? And if we look at the H4, it's at a really nice level here. This area in here is an area I'd love to buy from, okay? And I would aim to put my stop below here and take price up to here. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. And again, if I take any of these trades, I'm going to put them all in the VIP Trading Academy. All right, guys, so that's what I'm looking at today. Let's take a look at the important news now. So news for Wednesday, the 17th of July. Before I get started, guys, please subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and please smash the like button. And don't forget to join me for the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST. Right, so like I said, guys, it's all about that euro pound trade is going to play out in the morning one way or the other, right? Because at 7 o'clock coming out of the UK, we've got CPI figures. Okay, so very important, all eyes still on inflation. And then at 10 o'clock coming out of the euro, we have CPI figures, right? So by 10 o'clock, we're going to know exactly what happened to euro pound. And these are all London GMT times. Okay, so must be aware of those two bits of news. After that, guys, I would keep an eye on this. At 1:30 coming out of the US, we've got building permits and housing starts. Yeah, if there's a big miss either way, that could move US dollar. And then after that, guys, the only other piece of news we're interested in is this, is 3:30, we've got crude oil inventories. Now, oil can affect US dollar, Canadian dollar, and obviously oil itself. All right, so this is big news as well. All right, guys, so there's the news. Hope you've enjoyed the vid. Please subscribe, like, and share. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you for the live stream.